Hey everybody, welcome back. Northern Lion Plays. It's Repentance. You got a problem with that? It's the bad boy of Isaac is logged on. Hey, frick you. Hey, frick you. I'm walking here. I didn't even think about what I was gonna do today. Every character has alt path plus true ending. Jacob and Esau has just about everything on the list. Because, you know what? I did do greed with them yesterday, but let's let it ride, man. If you're looking for more greedier runs, those are going to happen on stream. TNNMYAS6, which, you know, you shouldn't be mad about, because on stream it means they're also coming to YouTube like a day or two later, and then you can watch them. It's just that simple. It's just, I value the YouTube banter, and greed mode and greedier, they kind of like, you know, those are things that I look at, that's getting your reps in the gym. Oh no. And, like these banter-laden long runs are more like, you know, when you go to the powerlifting competition. Something, of course, I'm very familiar with. I'll have you know I have a maximum bench of 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 grams. That's so said. That's not really. Anyway, my bench was not that impressive even when I was lifting, but it was. I assure you, it was more than 1,000 grams. It was at least 2 times that. We're just grinding. Oh, that was not very smart. We're just grinding. I got lots of unlocks at our disposal. Control Q, please. That's good stuff. Because the runs are so long, it really does take, like I streamed Isaac for 3 hours yesterday, I think I unlocked one thing. And I don't see it as a negative at all, like, I actually love that there's a, I mean, this is my game to begin with, obviously, but, I didn't make it, but you know what I mean. I love that there is a game out there that's almost like streamer resistant, if that makes sense. I just want enough money to buy a Spirit Heart. By the way, music time. Baby's behind me, flipping around at the speed of sound, playing with the Crinkle Panda. Blue to you as well, baby. Blue to you as well. But I was thinking about it, and again, I was sponsored to play Outriders, so like, you know, take this with a grain of salt. And I will also say that secondarily, you know, it sucks that the game had such server problems around the launch. But I was laughing sometimes, like, you know, the streamer, and this is not even a knock on them, it's just a different way of, you know, conducting the business in the industry, I guess, but, you know, the streamers who normally, like, beat a game in 2 sittings, it took them, like, the game came out on Friday, and it took them until Monday to beat the game, and, like, so many of their tweets were like, finally, the technical problems abated, and I was able to actually beat the game. And I was like, bro, you did it. You beat the whole thing over a single long weekend. Okay, they share the speed down, which is not so good, but I'm glad we got the HP up on the main lad. Hey, baby. Oh, she's flipping again. Bop, bop, and I'll do it again. I gotta leave her after she flips, because if I usually give her, like, you know, 5 minutes or so, but if I keep flipping her after she flips herself, she's only gonna learn how to flip from back to tummy. She's never gonna learn the opposite, and that's really something you want to have cyclically. Otherwise, you know, you're like a turtle, right? Once you get flipped over on your shell, that's it for you. Yeah, baby, you don't want to be a turtle. Unless, you know, you could be turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Turtle. You don't get that reference, but it'll be just my luck that'll be like your favorite movie. Because it's not very good. Okay, I mean, you gotta love what you see here. No question. We want to set it up like so, I think. We definitely want 2020. We also got, I think it's Depression. I don't mind having an orbital kind of situation. I know it's not really an orbital, but you get the general gist of it. I will say, I think that the, like, Dross is such I mean, it's my favorite of all the characters from Friends. But I think that Dross is, like, a pretty spicy place to be as Jacob and Esau, because the fluid effects really allow the characters to get separated from time to time, which is obviously not something you're going to want to have happen if you want to be able to dodge reliably. I placed that bomb? What's wrong with me? I screwed up my deal with the devil chance. I didn't know that I placed the bomb. Oh, yeah, that was not a bright idea necessarily. By the way, you ever notice how Jacob looks exactly like Mark Zuckerberg? Now, this is normally not that tricky of a boss, I think, but I actually feel like with Jacob and Esau, it might be a little tougher than normal for this exact reason. For this exact reason. Any effect that affects our movement is going to create issues. But you know what? 1 in 3 chance of a deal with the devil. You love to see it. We go in. Death's List and Contract from Below with the Holy Card. I think... Okay, so here's what I've been told, okay? I take neither. And here's why. I have been told... Oh, you okay, baby? I've been told... I don't know if I mentioned that. That... And I think we'll just bounce. So I've been told... if you skip the first deal with the devil on the Basement 2 or Dross 1 or whatever, Dross Geller, then you get a guaranteed deal with the angel on the next floor. Now, I must admit, I feel like I have been baited because I'm looking at our stats right now and I don't believe that that's the case. However, in my head, I also think if we can get deals with the angel, so many of them have multiple choices that it kind of makes sense that this would be a positive thing for Jacob and Esau. You know what I mean? What makes me say something so ridiculous? Because we could walk into 2 items simultaneously. You know, you could walk into 2 items simultaneously on a deal with the devil as well. The only downside is you're gonna have to pay for them both. You know, there's no real benefit to walking into 2 at the same time, whereas on an angel room there is. Anyway, we need like all the consumables in the game right now. But that's not really fair. We don't have to do the alt path if we don't want to. We got plenty of other stuff that we could unlock and probably be happy to do so. But this is not a game where unlocking something, you know, makes your life easier in the future necessarily. I mean, sure, getting stuff like, you know, the great items, but most of the time, you know, it seems like you finish a character and they're like, by the way, now you have a penny, and when you pick it up, it gives you a troll bomb. Haha, got you. We should go shop first. No, we should go item room, because the item room is better as Jacob and Esau. But I actually feel like pretty strong here. I don't feel like I got any major problems on this run. Did I must have ignored our item room at an earlier date. Let's do the right thing. I think you know, discipline is a habit, right? You okay, honey? I mean, she's definitely on her tummy right now. I mean, I'm like very impressed, but I think, you know, discipline is a habit. It requires, you know, constant maintenance. The way that we're going to have the best chance possible to, like, win difficult runs is by playing properly. So let's get in the habit of playing properly. Okay, I must admit... Hello, honey. Hello. I must admit, Isaac's Heart is better. You can use it as like an orbital that, well, not an orbital, but like a familiar that shoots. Okay, hold on. Let me tip the baby back over. Baby. You did good. You did good. Can you roll it back over for me? Can you roll it back over for me? You just gotta go like this. Ooh. Great job. Great job. And you're gonna go right back over, huh? You're gonna flip right back over on your tummy, I can already tell. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Isaac's Heart is not so bad now, but like, it still does follow you and take damage. And the fact that, like, I'm just gonna do this to begin with, but, the fact that we also have to dodge with 2 characters, I think makes it unusable right now. I know you're gonna say, like, oh, but NL. You know, like, you gotta take it. You gotta be zany. We were zany the first time we saw this on stream, don't get me wrong. We will take it on YouTube Probably not with Jacob and Esau if I'm given a choice. For now, you know, we're momentum driven. We got stuff to accomplish here. I'm excited. Like, we seem to be quite strong. We got the bombs we need to go to the next level. Why don't you go ahead and do this? We only even need one bomb here. So, of course, there's always a little temptation. And I guess if we're going to do alt path, we should, you know, actually do it. And hit the white fire. I still don't really know, like, if we want both of them to do this, but I'm gonna... I thought about saving some money, but we don't have keys to begin with, so maybe I'll just play this Judgment and hope that we can get some good payouts. World card. World card. I mean, Holy card's gonna be maybe a little bit more valuable on the next floor. High Priestess. I'll actually go ahead and tell you that this is not a trick that the Jedi would tell you about. You might as well take it because you can already fly, but this is not something the Jedi would inform you about. I think I need both of you to be the Lost. Why don't we take High Priestess with us? And we probably should take the Holy card as well, to be fair, but High Priestess is almost the card that, to me, guarantees an item. Because if we just pop this on the boss fight, if we're lucky enough to live that long, it should kill the boss pretty much instantly. Honey, she flipped over again. It's like, I mean, I'm actually proud. I shouldn't pretend to not be proud in case she picks up on some of that tonality, but like, that's, she was not a big flipper until recently, and oh my god, she's flipping up a storm now. I'm going to not die. Ooh. I took a lot of damage on this room last time, too. I don't understand what I'm doing here. They make a cloud when they get hit, then when they die, they explode. Okay, hold on. Hold on, honey. You doing okay? It's hard to tell the difference between a grunt that's like, you know, I'm in danger or I'm in pain, and a grunt that's like, I'm just frustrated. Okay, I think that's a kind of like, flip me over, please. Okay. Okay. We're going back over, okay? Yo! There we go. And there's the crinkle. There's the crinkle panda. Okay. And by the way, you might think, oh, Daddy's gonna get so frustrated constantly flipping the baby over and over. Nah, man. That's what you sign up for. We have Holy Mantle. We should be able to sneak in here. Is there a purpose? No. Yes! Because we share speed. Look at that. Oh, but we need to... We do want the right trinket to exist. Okay, we lived. That would have been bad. That would have been a nasty way to go. So I'm just reminding myself, it's Control Q. If we don't kill the boss, like, instantly with Control Q... I'm hearing grunts, and I'm thinking to myself, she's flipped over already, oh my god. You know what, baby? You're doing such a great job. I'm so impressed with your flippability. But I will say, maybe I'm gonna put you on the bouncer here, you know? Because I think that it's getting a little... It's getting a little absurd, wouldn't you say? Honey, oh my. Oh my. Come on, let's get up. Okay. You alright, sweetie? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, here you go. Here you go. You can get it closer. And then you can take the crinkle panda. I will say though, I think we got a little bit of a high maintenance baby. We'll see. You're doing pardon me, doing an amazing job, baby. Yeah. How'd you flip over so well? You see the size of Daddy's head? I wasn't able to flip over until I was like 14. You're way ahead of the curve. Yeah, you should. I mean, you're not appreciating all this high-level humor here, but you should be. Okay, Control Q. Saved. Okay, free item. Free item. It's a range upgrade. Actually, pretty valuable. We'll get that on number 1. You're my number 1, Esau. You know, baby, you know Hot Chip? It's nice to have like a sounding board, you know? I can run bits by the baby before I bring him to chat. Baby, what's your favorite Hot Chip song? You know? You've got And There Was a Boy from School. Over and Over. Ready for the Floor's a good one. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. One Life Stand. That's a classic. I only wanna be your mom's knife stand. Keep on winning. Oh. Tell me, am I a risk for your brand? That's the streamer anthem. Throw all your hands up. Okay. This run is not like guaranteed easy wins, you know, GG. We're actually gonna take some time to go to the shop. So kiss Boss Rush goodbye. It's not the kind of run where you can just style. However, it actually is pretty good. I got very little negativity to bring to the table on this one right now. And we're always gonna blow up the donation machine because this is one of the reasons we put it in such a good spot, right? So that when Repentance came out, we had the ability to get some leverage out of it. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Going down. So I'm just refreshing my memory because there's so many different, you know, paths available right now. What the heck are we trying to do? Oh, that hurt. What the heck are we trying to do? Well, we're trying to do anything new as Jacob and Esau. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. Okay, there goes the deal with the devil. That happened fast. Anything new means that we either go alt path, which would be totally acceptable, if the run is capable of doing so, but it is hard, and I do believe that not every run, especially early on in the game's lifespan, is going to be fitting there. Help me. But the other thing I would say is that, you know, if we ever want to deviate from the alt path because we think it's going to be a little tough, which I think is a very fair assessment as our HP dwindles further and further here, we got so many options, like your head'll spin. Such a good pickup there. Although, I was just going to say Esau now has no Spirit Hearts as well. We got so many options, your head'll spin. You know, we could do the dark path, i.e. like, you know, Dark Room, Shoal, and there'll be new unlocks there. We could also do the true ending, although I don't think that we're quite in the position to be like that's gonna be plausible, but, you know, stranger things have happened. Hey, baby, don't worry. I saw that you threw Crinkle Panda on the ground there. You must think I'm a joke. I'm not gonna be part of your system. But anyway, I'm gonna pick that up for you. You got nothing to worry about, sweetie. I'm gonna sort you right out. Saved. Confirmed saved. 9% chance of a deal with the angel incoming. My master plan is coming to fruition. You should never argue with the mega boss. You ought to know by now. Hold on. Esau needs this because he has experimental treatment. That way we're getting closer to Spun. I don't know if that's actually how it works. Like, I don't know if transformations need to be on the right character. That is a laugh that is, you know, control space. That's a laugh that an adult would find disquieting, but an infant is like, oh yeah, funny, not funny. You know what would really hit the spot? A couple of spacebar items. We got a built-in backpack, basically. So, I got a level with you. More curse rooms. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. And we've got the money. But I'm also not, like, mega convinced that it's a good thing. Is that a library? No, it is also, dude. Maybe. Apologies, just another Flammy Wednesday. I apologize because you may disagree with this. This may be overly extravagant, but I feel like this is the best room you could possibly get. And of course, immediately I've eaten my words. I don't really care who has what. We just want both characters to. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was gonna say we wanted both characters to get some access. I regret everything. I regret nothing. I was gonna say we wanted both characters to get both books, but yeah, that not really a truly incredible item. You know, I'd say on a library that's pretty close to like your minimum possible yield, but it is. I mean, and this is of some value. It is an easy mom kill, and if we end up going to the mausoleum, which I'm increasingly pessimistic about, like I think we can probably get to the mausoleum, but is there any nobility in sending yourself to certain death when instead, you know, being a little bit more reasonable, could actually allow you to accomplish something? I don't know. Maybe it does open the door for like a, you know, an incredible comeback or something. Okay, so Esau needs rubber cement. Mom's wig also. This is a top tier room here. It seems like the shots get more speed after they bounce too. So originally, what I thought here is, you know, what would really hit the spot? Anarchist Cookbook. I'm glad I didn't follow through on that. I think we would have found ourselves in a quite an annoying spot, quite frankly. But look at this. Like, I'm not saying we got everything sorted, but I think we're playing all right here. Baby, I know. The Crinkle Panda can only do so much. Don't hold it against the Crinkle Panda. By the way, if I seem particularly ebullient today. Hold on. Dictionary.com. Ebullient. Overflowing with enthusiasm or excitement. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. If I seem overly ebullient today, can you blame me? Namco and Nintendo just announced that Pac-Man 99 is coming out today. Yeah, baby, Pac-Man 99. It's Tetris 99, but for Pac-Man. I never fancied myself that much of a Pac-Man guy until I played, like... I mean, I'm embarrassed to admit, I probably played like 30 hours of Pac-Man 256 because it was in 2 different Champions of Fires, and I really, really wanted to do well in both of them. And Pac-Man was... I never won any of those tournaments, obviously, but Pac-Man was not the game that let me down. Pac-Man and Crossy Road were kind of like my... those were my stalwarts, right? It was... well, really everything else that screwed me. Including myself. And including my competition, who were really just, you know, better, to be honest with you. Super Envy. I mean, if you can give me Shoop the Whoop, I'd be super stoked. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But yeah, I mean, what I was gonna say, I'm excited about Pac-Man 99. We gotta figure out a way to get some more variety on the stream, or maybe we don't, you know? I have been stressing a little bit over, like, not having as much variety as usual, but I keep having to remind myself, like, you know, I know people watch me for the variety, but this is really like a once in a, you know, not in a lifetime, but, you know, I really think that there's like a once in a lifetime event that happens, like, every year. So let's just call it once in a lifetime. We'll hit the Q key. But, you know, the release of Repentance is a unique event, for one, and will make our strong unit have the best chance to become Guppy. Moreover, you know, the Repentance is a special piece of DLC. You know, Afterbirth Plus was largely just additive. This is kind of like transformative, right? So... but yeah, we'll be playing some Pac-Man 99. I don't think I'm gonna... It's like Tetris, right? It's easy to forget that when I first started playing Tetris 99, I was not very good. And the original thrust of the series, and it's funny to think back on this now, but the original thrust of that series was, can 30-year-old boomer get a single win in Tetris 99? This is a reroll and a half. But you know what? Why don't we not use a bomb, because the bomb blows up the reroll machine now, and instead use the Bible to get flying, and then use our money to play it better. And we'll just go, I mean, I think, like, I understand that we have an item, we don't know what it does. It could be Godhead, right? Well, I don't know, maybe not with the way item pools work, but we just want to keep re-rolling till we see an item we all like. I know you're going to say this is Bookworm, and you're right for both characters, but we would only get Bookworm. Is that worth it? I mean, we'd also get Homing as whatever character we chose to keep it on. I think we'd rather swing for the fences. Hemolacria, you know what? I mean, I shouldn't, because I don't think it's that good. But Hemolacria Rubber Cement 2020, let's give it a shot, okay? We also got the D20, which I would actually say is a pretty marked improvement. And then, I mean, would I rather have poison shots? Yeah, I think I'd probably rather have poison shots than just one fly. And let's go to the mines, baby. So I really don't know if this is going to be an improvement. But I think Hemolacria Rubber Cement 2020 could be an improvement. So I'm willing to let it ride in the interest of cool tier synergies. Baby. And of course, eventually in Tetris 99. I mean, there were times, I think I got 3 wins in a row once, because it was like an achievement or a badge or something. Baby. You know what really calms the baby down? You're gonna laugh, but it's true. The tra-la-la-la-la song. Like when the baby's grunting like this, you just go, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, there goes my deal. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, dude, I'm actually like a little scared, and I know you're gonna take this. You're gonna take it as sandbagging. Given all the damage we've taken, I'm a little scared that I'm gonna die. So I think this is actually a great sign for us to just recognize, you know, this run is not your alt path victory. If anything, this run is the run. Oh, this could be huge, though. Oh, no. This run is the run that you, like, you just go to the depths after this, I think. And then try to pick up a dub for yourself. Been to our item room, have not been to our shop. That's the wrong door! That's the wrong door! Hold on, if you'll excuse me. This is the life of a dad, man. I gotta pause again, because Tomo's at the door. Hey, baby. I hope he's not like, Dad, I flew up. What's wrong, buddy? You doing okay? Hey. Alright, we're back. I mean, I apologize, you know, we're 28 minutes into a 22-minute-long episode, but it is what it is. I suppose, hold on, we have a spacebar item down here, right? We could swap and get closer, and then, wait, hold on, hold the front frickin' door, dude. Could we continue to reroll? I don't see why this wouldn't work. That's so good! I can't, but that would have been a mess, man. If we forgot that, I'd never live it down. So I do want to just head to the next floor, because the next floor, you know, paradoxically, should actually be easier than this one. Magic Mush? You ask and you shan't receive. And really, I'm just nervous, you know, because we don't know what our HP looks like. Baby. Might as well hit the button. But I really, I mean, you can call me a coward if you want. I'll be like the coward who lives, you know? To unlock things, you gotta win the game. Well, most of the time. Technically not, but, you know, it's somewhat similar. Baby. We're gonna go in here first. We have the eraser. I think the eraser could be good, but I'm honestly kind of like angling for that easy mom kill right now. And I'm also looking at this and I'm like, sure, let's at least take a look. A 2-room will reroll all consumables merely on that ground, which is not worth the key, but, you know, you gotta take a test. Frog likes To hop, hop, hop. He jumps in the water. Splish, splash. He splishes, Jerry. Jerry, he splishes. And then he splashes. Baby didn't know how to feel about that one. Alright, so just remind yourself, you know, we do have true ending potentiality here. I think if we really, and I'm going to emphasize this for a third time, really go hard on this, and we get a lot of advantages on this floor, the true ending makes a lot of sense. Although, in order to do so, we will need to leave a trinket behind. Now I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know if we did it. So having not done it, I actually don't know if we can do it. So we might just say, you know what, like the best course of action for us on this one is just like straight up go into the dark path. Maybe this is just a dark path option for us, you know? Maybe don't mix it up too much because things are already a little touchy. Okay, I love a lot of what we got here. I think I still like having speed. Why don't we do this? Baby. But I think it's a really good trinket for us. Baby. Can I say the obvious? She do be grunting. Okay. Now, being able to open golden chests is highly positive if we can actually get some. Red hearts are coming in. Although we did reroll Child's Heart, which is actually like a great defensive trinket in the current iteration of the game. You know what? We're gonna try Cursed Eye here. I know it seems insane. It genuinely might be insane. But they say an angel shudders when a nice guy loses his cool. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sorry, I'm becoming the Joker. I don't know if I mentioned that. Sweetie, the thing is, like, you can't just be like, you know, because I think what's happening right now is that you're going like, I want to be back in the playpen so I can flip over. But when I flip you over, or when you flip over in the playpen, I gotta come flip you back over, and then it creates a whole situation. You understand? She's like, absolutely not. I have no comprehension of what you're talking about. What's wrong, sweetie? You know what? Let's throw a pause in this one real quick, and we'll be back. We'll be back after we've you know, troubleshooted. And we're back, at least briefly. The baby still seems to have a modest degree of discontentedness, let's say, but it is what it is, you know? That's baby life. Don't let it cause you to lose focus on what matters here, okay? Like, that's rerollable, but I'm operating on the hunch as well that this is worth more as a reroll. So here we have a very roundabout way of trading HP from one character to the other. I don't know if I would say it's worth it. You know what? I'm taking it, dude. I'm taking the frickin' pill. Control Q, baby. Oh, no. That's 0.07 tears down. We're not sweating it. Okay, what do we need? Like, more than anything else, I would say HP is of principal value. No, baby, no. Please, I've done as you asked. Allow me to play with my digital toy. Okay. So, oh, another library is beautiful, because, like, the books we got in the first one were not all that or a bag of potato chips. However, obviously that's great, and I think this is the right character to have it. And then, does Necronomicon beat the Bible? I mean, I feel like the D20 is probably the best option here. Remember, we're going dark path. We're not going true ending here. So for me, I look at this as like, you know, the free mom kill, maybe it's not worth that much. We do have a teleport card if we wanted to do a true ending, but I really think we're kind of destined to die if we do that. So let's just play it mighty cool for now. Just mighty cool. We got a High Priestess, which we do not care for. Oh my god. I looked over at her after that incredible grunt, and she was like, ah. I've become very fluent in baby speak. We don't even have a full charge on this thing, dude. Okay, so give the D20 to Esau, and we've got genuine chances. Do you have Bookworm? Jacob, do you have Bookworm? I mean, Esau, do you have Bookworm? You've all got Bookworm, right? We handled that earlier. Okay, Dark Path, Jacob, and Esau. I think we got our code codified. Everything's looking pretty sensible. What do? We take the negative. Apparently the negative is better than the Polaroid at this point anyway. Play your cards right. Play your cards right. You could get a deal with the angel as well. Oh. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la. Oh. Yeah, apparently the negative is like, it's an actual damage upgrade. I mean, now that I think about it, I guess we can take both. There's always the chance if we try to take both, we whiff and only get the Polaroid. But literally has not happened a single time as Jacob and Esau, at least in Repentance. I'm not saying in, you know, Anti-Birth we didn't make mistakes from time to time. Well, what am I learning here? You could try to beat Mom. You can't walk into this stuff anymore. Just remember that, okay? You can't walk into the body parts. But you could try to beat Mom without ever shooting with Esau, just maintaining a full Curse Die charge. I don't recommend it because Esau is like by far our predominant damage dealer. There goes our deal with the Angel Chance for the record. We're almost there. Keep moving. You don't need to shoot anything but, you know, the actual things that do damage to Mom. There you go. That wasn't so bad. Now, you need this. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We got them both. We're gonna go down to the next floor. I think we're still sitting pretty. You may disagree. I feel good. I mean, we're back in the part of the game where, like, in theory at least, we know what's happening. You know, I can handle this part. I hope. And we do have Satanic Bible. Remember, Satanic Bible is going to give us deals with the devil from every boss fight. This is a very kind of unusual situation where it doesn't matter that much that we're getting deals with... Let me rephrase. Normally, when you're low and likely to die, like your run's not going very well, you would not want deals with the devil because you maybe want to get some HP instead. It depends on the reason why you're not doing so well, I guess. But in this run, we're actually in kind of like a beautiful spot. Ooh, woo. Where we're happy to have deals with the devil because we actually have a lot of hard containers. We're just struggling to actually like finish rooms. Also, like, as usual, I find myself like, hey, maybe Curse Die is the way to go, and we went one level of Zane too deep. But that's fine. Oh, no, that's the sound of a flipping baby, is what that is. Or a baby that wishes to flip. No, honey, honey. Baby, do. Do, do. Frog likes to jump do, into the water. And he splishes and splashes too. Oh no! Yeah. That's exactly what we're looking for, except like maybe good instead of bad. All right, I think this is gonna be one of the many runs we have. That's it's not the baby's fault, by the way. Mind your manners. But it's kind of like baby hostage. Some mornings the baby wakes up and she's like, you know, I'm self-actualized. I can just handle my own entertainment for a little bit. This is not one of those mornings. So we're gonna throw in another brief pause, and I'll get there. I promise we'll get this run to unending. And we're back again. I think baby's having a good time. Yeah, baby seems a little bit more relaxed. Little Mama Gertie. This is it. This is our deal with the angel. I'm realizing now. Okay, we got to deal with the devil instead, but you know what? It's hard to be mad. I will also say, unfortunately, look, it's close, but Maw of the Void doesn't give you a damage up anymore, and I don't think it generates Demon Hearts either, so we'd be taking it just for the AoE, but we kind of already have good AoE from Biohazard, and sadly, I also think that, I mean, Sister Maggie, we have the HP base to pay for it, but I don't think it's good. Like, I just don't think it's good enough. Now, we gotta remind ourselves that, you know, we're actually in a really good spot on this run now, considering that we've tempered our expectations. By the way, I'm unbelievably happy with myself for having... No, honey, no. I'm unbelievably happy with myself for having had the wherewithal to kind of like back away from the edge on this run. Like, there were many times where, I mean, especially with Cursed Eye, it kind of seemed like we could have pretty easily just, like, died on the mom fight, but now we're looking really good, quite frankly, and even that little Cursed Eye teleport right there might have actually done us kind of like a service. Now, the baby remains, somewhat displeased, as you can tell, that surprising to me, given that mere seconds ago I thought we were on a good page, but, it's just how babies is and all that. You know how babies is and all that. She'll figure it out, we'll figure it out together. I don't like our odds of not getting hit here, but that's okay. We just gotta remember going to Shoal. Going to Shoal. Move into the country. Gonna fight regular Satan. Going to the basement. We're gonna fight regular Satan. Are you seeing those dodges, by the way? I think we've ascended to the level of a true master. Just remember, we're not ready for Void yet. We're not ready for Void yet. Honey, I'm in the bargaining phase. Mommy's gonna be up minus 6 minutes ago. All of the needs that daddy can't possibly meet will be met in such a timely fashion that you're gonna be like, what was I complaining about to begin with? No, no, baby, please. The optics. We can't put 16 pauses in it. I've been recording. It's 10:07. I've been recording the episode since 8:55. Please, I'm begging you, baby. Baby, I was in the pool. George. I don't know how we're gonna dodge that. I'm just gonna be honest. I saw my life flash before my eyes there. No, honey. Alright, I'll throw another pause into this one. You know, it's a father's duty. The father's duty is to handle the baby's duty. You know what I mean, sweetie? Alright, see you in a moment. Okay, we are back, and the baby has been, placated. She is nursing right now, which means, you know, when the baby's away, the daddy will play Isaac. I really do it, like, now, I mean, this is like... Do I have a bit of a pride problem? On occasion. I vacillate, you know? From proud to prideless. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But I will say, you know, for everything going on in Isaac, I think we played pretty well, and the game just happens to be hard. We've got a slower rate of progress than some other, you know, Isaac-focused YouTubers and streamers, and I think there's, you know, some of those reasons are time-based, some of those reasons are skill-based. Not too many other people out there are pausing their run you know, 16 times so they can, you know, mid-Isaac episode get taken out of the flow just to, you know, change a baby's poopy diaper, okay? I ask only for your mercy. Never for excuses, only for mercy. Okay, I am also now realizing, much to my chagrin, first off, that this room never ends. And secondly, we're getting into a tight spot. We got a bit of an issue with Esau here. This room is just a disaster. But we do have some money, so you're definitely doing this. The other thing... Oh, I see a tinted rock there. I mean, we do want that on Esau. Even if we're losing it, like... Hopefully we get something from this tinted rock that makes it work. But either... I would rather have it and give a chance to keep it as Esau than just get HP we don't need as Jacob, right? And it's actually, like, it's come to pass. There you go. Alright, so now I mean, originally I was gonna say, like, things were looking slightly spicy there, but now actually I think they're pretty solid. I mean, Satan is not a super hard boss fight. And I recognize the possibility or even the plausibility that I'll be eating my words there. The lamb, pretty tricky. You know, that's one where having a lot of HP can benefit you. And I think I'm falling victim to, like, a classic, like, value trap right now. I'm never using the D20 because I'm never finding rooms that are, like, perfect for it. But instead of getting a room that's perfect for it... Come on. Maybe it would be better to just settle for, like, literally getting any value out of it whatsoever. No, that's not possible. Great stuff, dude. The double bombs... That was a guarantee. The double bombs are like a huge value add, man. No! No! Okay, I'm realizing the danger now. We're gonna place some bombs in here. I knew he was going, but like, what can I do, right? I'm realizing the danger now for certain. Let's try a reroll. You never know, right? Like, that's not what we're looking for, obviously, but the real insidious factor on the tiers downgrade that we got a couple floors ago is just that it takes a little bit longer. I'm dying on that one. It just takes that much longer to get a full charge, which makes it that much harder to guarantee that you won't teleport. That was not a good bomb placement. This one is, though. You just gotta stay charged on that. There's nothing you could do about it. You lose the Eternal Heart, so what? This isn't an Eternal Heart losing prioritization. This is like, hey, try to survive. Okay, I'm so glad I didn't shoot, and we definitely thought about it. I think that's the game plan. You take one shot to the side, then you bait the brimstone in the center, and then you land that. And it's gonna take a bit. We could definitely... No! Let's go, saved. We could definitely place some bombs and speed it up. And the next phase is also gonna be a disaster, but... Okay, 'cause mostly on this phase, what are we worried about? The exploding flies. So if we could get the oh, yeah, just step on the creep. Just do it. Honestly, it's gonna sound ridiculous, but the creep is how we're gonna get out of this one. And then we live, and we get deals with the devil on the next floor. Okay, well, at least, you know, bare minimum, at least we're getting something here. Like, we get an unlock as a result of that. Red Stew! Red Stew! The achievement just popped up. Okay, I don't know what it does. I'm assuming... I mean, it looks kind of like supper, so I'm assuming it's something in a similar boat. We got a guppy item. Didn't we get a guppy? No, we did not get a guppy item as our other unit, right? Other unit, red unit. I mean, it's very spicy. I think that you take Guppy's paw as Esau. Then I definitely think you also take Death's Touch, and I think you just wing it on those two to get a bunch of Spirit Hearts. And then I think you take Pentagram on Jacob just for a little damage increase. Obviously, you know, you kind of think you want to stack Pentagram on the character you already have good damage with to just create like a runaway effect, but I think that we couldn't afford to get it on Esau, but we wanted to have it regardless. So I think that there's some sense and/or sensibility here. Now, if I had known that, and this is like completely sincere, if I'd known that Bloody Penny was going to show up, I might have played that differently, but there's no way for us to know that in advance. So, you know, don't beat yourself up, Buttercup, just to let you down and mess you around. And you gotta look at this like, you know, Esau is quite an interesting character. Cursed Eye is like extremely not good right now. But on the other hand, the burst damage potential when we enter a room is awesome. Which is why we're really not suffering from Cursed Eye too much. Except when we're on a long boss fight, which is unfortunately, you know, about to happen. But like this is... I'd definitely say there's a chance. Keep in mind, you're about to get charged. We have no idea where it's coming from because we can't see anything, but... Okay, so it's good. There's only 2. I thought there might be 3. Dude, new Curse of Darkness here is a real son of a gun. I knew he wasn't making it. Never a doubt in my mind. Can of corn. Can of corn and I'll be alright. Okay, so we still got 5 Spirit Hearts. We have a High Priestess card that I'm just going to be honest, I completely forgot the existence of. Many cute ways to use this. One of the ways you might think of is if you're close to winning the boss fight, you would... these could give us 9 lives, right? If you're close to winning the boss fight, just send it, you know? Then use it as a kill shot. You could also use it to get out of a really tough room. Of which, admittedly, down here there are several. Okay, well, boss fight's right there. Worst thing that could happen to us right now, and it could have happened there, is like... And it just did happen. Literally, like, my worst case scenario just came true. Was that we teleport to the opposite side of the floor. Fine, we're just chilling. We still got 4 Spirit Hearts. Unfortunately, we have the negative on the character that we kind of wish had the Polaroid, but permanent Polaroid invincibility not that strong to begin with in Repentance. We may fall short of our overall goal here. Oh man, now Jacob's looking a little spicy. We may fall short of our overall goal here, but like I'm still... Sadly, that's not what we're looking for, I think. Although, if we're not going to get a charge, like, we might as well have it, I guess. Although, no, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? Yeah. Why don't we just have you max out? I mean, I guess you could roll it like this. Why not? But I am pretty proud of the way we played. Just like Jacob and Esau, I just gotta say, you know, tough characters. But remember, tough times never last. Tough people last. Blah, 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 blah. Go ahead, hit me. See if I care. Hey, now we have permanent Polaroid invincibility on the character we wanted to have it on. So there is that. You know, I'm of... Oh, no. I'm of the opinion now. What if we just... place... Oh, no! Oh, my God. And it actually teleported me to a brand new room. You know what I say? It's just a great opportunity. Just a great opportunity to get some extra advantages here for sure. Definitely not salty. Just get another chance. You know what? Let's do some extra rooms. You never know, right? Okay. Hey, yeah, sure. I'm very confident we're dead. And we've had a lot of runs peter out at this phase. This new Curse of the Darkness, man. It's not messing around. Okay, don't even worry about Jacob. Just pretend this run is exclusively Esau, and then play it accordingly. I gotta say, I know how this comes across. It's a little complainy, without a doubt. But I can't help but feel like, you know, being able to actually see 2 feet in front of my face would probably, like, help me out here. But maybe that's just, you know, insubordinate and churlish, one might say. Wonder if they, and I'm not suggesting they did, but I wonder if they changed Cursed Eyes so that it always teleports you to a room you haven't done. I suppose we would have seen the effects of that earlier. Okay, so I'm just gonna, like, straight up, how do we play this one? There's only one way out of this can of syrup, okay? So the first thing you do is just drop bombs on this guy. And just hold your charge, like, 100% of the time. I mean, what can you do? The shots are coming in at Mach 500 from off-screen, and you have no control over, or you have no visibility whatsoever that you have to prepare for them. And then you just control space. Stomp them, and just be killed, okay. I mean, we did our best. I feel like that final floor is a little Herculean, but for now... thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We did unlock something at the very least, and the posted note is slowly coming together. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/northernlion to be notified of when I go live. Here's a hint, it's 11 to 4 every single day except Saturday. And of course, subscribe on YouTube, click the like button if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. See ya!